Fired Columbus police officer Adam Coy is in jail tonight, arrested at his lawyer's office this afternoon. Coy is charged with murder, felonious assault, and dereliction of duty. Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost announced those charges tonight.
The grand jury was also instructed on purposeful murder under Ohio law, and they issued a no bill as to that charge.
In the early morning hours of December 22nd, Andre Hill was shot and killed by Coy. Police were responding to a non-emergency call on Oberlin Drive for a car engine that was being turned on and off. Hill walked out of an open garage with a cell phone in his left hand and the right one not visible when Coy shot him seconds later. Ohio's Attorney General says his office will, quote, vigorously prosecute this case. And the Attorney General's office will be handling the prosecution because of an election transition within the Franklin County Prosecutor's Office. Now, NBC4's Eric Halperin is outside the Franklin County Courthouse and Jail tonight. And so, Eric, you spoke with the Hill family attorney and Coy's attorney. What are they saying about this indictment?
Carrie and Colleen, both sides are saying they know that this is just a step in the judicial process. Officer Coy's attorneys, they are saying that they're not surprised there was an indictment, but they are surprised by some of the charges. As for the Hill family, they say they want this indictment to lead to a conviction. Former Columbus police officer Adam Coy is in jail tonight, charged with dereliction of duty, felonious assault, and murder.
But let me be clear that I believe the evidence in this case supports the indictment, and my office will vigorously prosecute this case.
Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost announcing the grand jury's indictment Wednesday evening.
Although we have not seen the indictment, we believe that these charges are definitely reflective of his actions that evening.
Michael Wright is Andre Hill's family attorney. Earlier this week, after Andre's law was passed in Columbus, family members said the next step in their journey to justice was an arrest of Coy. Wright talked on the phone with family members tonight.
The family was, happy about the indictment. They still remain cautiously optimistic because an indictment is just the first step. The family would like a conviction and would like, this officer incarcerated for the killing of Andre Hill.
Coy's criminal attorney Mark Collins says he's surprised by the felonious assault charges and dereliction of duty charges. He says he's looking forward to defending his client, which cannot be done in the grand jury process.
And look through the lens of a reasonable police officer. And in this situation, our client honestly believed that Mr. Hill had a silver revolver in his hand that was coming up towards him, and that's why he took the action he did. He was mistaken. It turned out to be a keychain or a set of round keys. And so in that situation, the Supreme Court case law is fairly clear.
And Coy will be arraigned later this week. His legal team says he will plead not guilty. Colleen and Carrie?
Eric, you said that the attorney who represents this police officer also said that there was a 2 or 3 minute interaction between Hill and Coy before that video started. There's no evidence of that we've seen at any time, and it's the first we're hearing of it, right?
This is the first that we're hearing of that, Colleen, and as the video shows, that rollback feature, that 60-second rollback feature on those body cameras, we see Officer Coy with his weapon drawn right away. Now, his attorney claims that before that video there was some type of interaction between Coy and Hill, but again, there's no video to show that.
Yeah, and we didn't hear it either on that rollback. All right, Eric, thank you so much.
And then also check the other video from the colleague there.
Right, they'll be able to look at that as well. I imagine all of that, of course, will be played out in court. Well, Columbus Mayor Andrew Ginther saying tonight that the indictment does not lessen the pain of his tragic death for Mr. Hill's loved ones, but it is a step toward justice. Ohio Congresswoman Joyce Beatty also speaking out on the charges, saying, quote, the indictment of Adam Coy is but the first step in securing justice for Andre Hill. I, along with his family, friends, and the entire community, await the trial and ultimate conviction of Mr. Coy. Fraternal Order of Police President Keith Farrell also releasing a statement tonight saying, in part, a jury of independent civilians has reviewed facts of the shooting case involving former Officer Coy. They have made the decision to indict him based on this, and he will have the ability to present facts on his behalf at a trial just like any other citizen.
Columbus City Council President Shannon Hardin said, tonight we have partial justice. True justice would be if Andre Hill was still with us today. We mentioned a few moments ago that on Monday, council unanimously passed Andre's Law. It requires officers to activate body cameras during any enforcement action and to call for EMS if use of force causes serious injury. That bill is awaiting the mayor's signature. NBC4 will continue to follow this developing story. We will keep you updated every step of the way. Join us on air and online at NBC4i.com as well as on our mobile app.